Okay, we're starting. Okay, hi, my name is Johnley.
Hi, I'm Johnley's friend, but for you, I go by the name of reference number 234.
Hi, I'm Johnley, and this is 234, and we are currently doing a podcast at Taste of Chamberlain. So first of all, how would you rate this cafe?
This is one of my favourite local cafes in my area.
Uh-huh.
I just expose my area.
Forget that, scratch that.
But yeah, no, it's I rate it 8.3 out of 10.
8.3 out of 10. Okay, so
what would you give it? You're my guest today.
I'm gonna give it a solid 8.5.
Oh, okay.
Because the kebab was actually very decent.
Yep.
Love the toasted one. Coffee not that strong, but
Okay.
yeah, we rate it. So today's we're trying on this podcast kind of like situation because we're just trying content out here.
Listen, we have to diversify.
We have to diversify. This is what diversify means. Okay. And so this is gonna be like 20 minutes of us just chatting about certain topics about us 20-something-year-olds.
Early 20s.
Early 20s.
Ages will not be exposed today.
Never. Not in this
I
channel.
rebuke it.
And we're doing it in a cafe, as you can see, with me and reference number 234.
Reference number 234 would love to remain anonymous.
You know the way you said 234, reference number 234 sounds like the exam. Like, this is an Excel maths.
Oh god, no.
Lord, have
Let's
mercy.
not talk about that.
Anyway, so yeah, 20 minutes. We're in a cafe. If I'm gonna do this again, we're probably doing another cafe.
Ooh,
You know,
I've
it's
got
a vibe.
suggestion.
You have a lot of suggestions, and I like it.
The Hoxton.
Yes, yeah, we're gonna get to Hoxton. We're gonna get to Surat Hall. Guys, we're gonna do a whole podcast tour.
You know what? I like that.
You know
I
what?
like that.
Okay, so today's topic, finding a job after university. There's
Heavy sighs. Heavy sighs.
cries and tears are here. Please grab your tissue before we start.
Tears are about to roll.
You know. So 234. Friend, Chingu,
Rafiki.
Hoyo. Inside jokes. What are some of the things that like myths and thoughts that you had before starting to apply for like corporate jobs outside of university?
You know what? There are a lot of truths in the rumors.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give it that.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Not every application you do will you get a response.
Absolutely not.
You'll not get responses, so just get that out of your head.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be afraid to fail. Like,
Yeah.
and A levels is bullshit.
It's a prank. It's a whole prank.
I mean, I never lie on my applications, but I never lie on my application. But I do see like that being possible. Like you could try and get away with it. I'm not.
It's not necessarily lying. It's really explaining what you did.
We need to cut this.
Anyways, you never heard that from us. You don't know the reference 234. You don't know me.
No, but on a real note, a lot of seriously now, I think if I were to go back in time, I'd work harder in my second year to get myself an internship.
Second year university.
Yeah, second year of university. Because a lot of my friends that did like corporate internships in their second year got into the same company after graduating.
That's a top
But
tip.
even though like I was living my best life, we did our year abroad.
Hey.
I do not regret it the
Absolutely
slightest. And it's like a lot of the skills you gain throughout your life. So make sure like when you're at uni, you do a part-time job, you volunteer, like get involved, because all of that becomes so valuable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And also, side note on that year abroad, if you want to do a gap year afterwards, go do a year abroad. The funding is going to be there. The scholarship is going to be there. The work is, if you go to Asia or some parts of Asia,
I think anywhere but the UK.
Anywhere but Western countries like Canada.
No, but apparently like
Even the work in Canada.
Yeah, the university system in the UK is the hardest.
It's the hardest. So the work is easy. Like I went to Japan for my year abroad, and let me just say, I was doing my end of year fees, end of year like paper on the plane back home. I still got an A/an S, so it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, literally, like I'll come back from Singapore when we went to Singapore, and the next day I had an exam that I didn't even study for. We still got a 4.0 GPA. But the point is literally like, I feel like when you're on your well, this is gonna end up being a year abroad topic, but when you're on your year abroad, I feel like
you can do a lot.
Like, you do a lot. You travel.
This is your gap year.
Yeah, literally. Like, you can do
a bit of studying. It's fine, but like it's not the hardest. Like
it's not the hardest.
Legit, like confidential information. I may have skipped some exams. Still came out with an A or an S. S is the highest grade in Japan. S, A, B, C, D.
Yeah.
So anything is possible out here. Don't go for that gap year, in my opinion. Do your.
I mean, if you want to do a gap year, do it after A levels.
And make sure you have your funding. I don't want to be out here looking for some tourist in Asia or in Africa who are begging backpackers. Cancellation. Cancel your trip.
No. Them ones surprise me.
If you have money to come in, you have money to come out. That's what I'm saying.
We're not going to be begging.
Yeah. You best have a return flight ticket. I beg.
Please.
Anyway, going back to
the actual topic.
Yeah.
Okay, on a serious, I feel like you're gonna have to.
It's fine.
On a serious note, like applying to jobs after uni is really daunting, and I think everybody needs to remember, like, you've had the most wildest final year. Like, we did it during lockdown. Some people have started uni during lockdown.
We're praying for you.
I'll pray for them people there. But generally speaking, like it's been a really tough year.
Yes.
And so sometimes it just calls for a little bit of relaxation, understanding what direction you want to go to next. It's like, currently I'm looking into like corporate. Yeah. But like, if you asked me a couple of months back,
if you ask us during exam season, what will we be doing? Me, I'm not job hunting. I was looking to do my BPTC. I was like, I'm gonna get into law. I'm gonna be a barrister. 7 years later, I'm gonna be a judge. Boom. Lo and behold, there's a lot of steps that happened. Okay, so the first step was that I entered exam season. I was like, I really still want to stay in academia. I want to do masters. Like, if I had the money, I would go do masters and doctorate. And it's not a cop out like everyone else is doing. Shots fired or who? If the shot was fired, dodge it. Or like, but the thing is, like, I don't have the money for it.
Right.
And I don't even have the money for BPTC. Like, even if I do a BPTC with a master's, I still have to cough off 5K. 5K where?
From whom?
What? it did a lot.
Yeah. What?
Yeah. So now, like, even like in job hunting, phase 1, I started only job hunting within my field.
Yeah.
Phase 2, I started job hunting within my hobbies. Phase 3, which I am in right now, I'm job hunting in the places that I fear the most. Secondary school children. But you know what? Let nothing that fears you prevent you from doing what you want to do or what you are passionate about.
Yeah. I 100% agree. I think I guess I'm quite lucky in after doing my dissertation, I was quite fortunate to find an internship, and that sort of changed my trajectory. Yeah. Because initially, like, when I started third year, I was doing all these applications to get into like civil service fast stream, stay within government.
Please, not civil service fast stream.
Listen, I did a couple of interviews back then, but I didn't really land the job, like, God's grace, right? And then so before we're rudely interrupted. So like once I was doing my dissertation, like Johnley and other friends encouraged me to apply, even though I wasn't really like looking into it. It was just, I just wanted to be where the money resides. Honestly, like that's what it was.
Yeah, also with the money, the expectations, it just plummets and plummets. The longer you apply, the lower it gets.
Literally. But you know what, yeah, I applied, I got in, and I feel like I got a feel of like the corporate field, and I was like, that's a bit of me. And like through that, it's been easier to do my applications and get more interviews after like doing that internship, like after I took a month off. But that's why I'm like always get like these kind of big name internships, because then people would come after you, and it's a difficult one though still, because if I didn't do that, we'd be right now on the same boat. We'd be sailing and cruising on the same river at the same speed, going through all these stages. But the thing is, right, you could have all this experience. Like Johnny has a wealth and depth of experience. Let me just
It's not a lie.
There's certain men that go to uni, go to lectures, come home, that's it. There's certain men that go to uni, go to events, come home, that's it. But certain man like Johnley has been grinding, yeah. When I tell you, no one has his work ethic, bro.
It's been real.
What? If Stevie Wonder had Johnley's work ethic, he'd be able to see you. That's literally where we are right now. No offense to the blind. My point is like, it's just really a matter of like luck. A lot of it is luck.
Yeah, and also like, so a lot of you guys who are probably like in university, if you're watching this, I guess, I don't know who my target audience is. But if you're watching this, I guess you clicked for a reason. Some of you be in university and you think like, oh yeah, if I get a good grade, I'll get all the jobs. Lies.
Certain men are out here with firsts and doing nothing.
And certain people out here with freeze and getting corporate jobs.
Yeah, literally today I was speaking to Johnley about a recruiter that reached out to me, and they work with students that are interested in like the corporate realm, and they literally, you sign a contract and you agree to apply to XYZ companies, and they'd get you in like a 95% chance, regardless of your grade. Regardless. Yeah, and do you know how much that costs?
Please.
We're just discussing the money, and I was sitting here wondering if it is. I'm not going to. It's definitely worth it.
The results are there. There's 95%.
You put in your $10K dollars, or if you get a discount, you put in something less.
She's not $10K.
But they help you and hold your hand through the process.
Yeah.
And those routes are available, but for the everyday student who went to a normal school,
we're not all in the same socioeconomic background.
Yeah, and who went to Russell Group or non-Russell Group university, like whether it's U1, which is the majority of the population at this point. It's going to be a really tough time, and that's why these sort of companies exist, to try and entice you. But they do their job.
They do. But the money's coming from where?
Who's paying? Who's paying?
Where? Who? There's a lot of questions, not enough answers.
Exactly.
So it's
story of our lives. Story of our lives.
Listen, we're not even getting to the family tree. Not today. It's been a bit deep.
It's been a bit of a
it's been a bit because the amount of, honestly, like the amount of jobs. Also, this is another thing that one of my pet peeves as well with job hunting is that opening LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a double-edged sword because that's where you find like connections. You make you find like really amazing jobs that you can apply for and they give you interviews. But also at the same time, as a job-seeking person, every time I open LinkedIn, I see a post and say like, guys, I'm so happy today. I got into my favorite company with my favorite role 2 months in, 2 months after I graduated. I was like, I beg, where did you get this? And not the fact that they just got into like a certain like firm or company, like but the big ones.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we did the same thing, if not more.
Yeah.
And it's all, and the bottom line is that it's all about connections. It's who you know, where you met them, and stuff like that.
And
so if you're still in university or if you're out here trying to make it through the rain, trying to get a job, meet people, volunteer, as they say in the Philippines, you gotta work, put your hours in, you gotta work and be underpaid. There's a question mark.
I'm a bit strict about payment.
Yes,
I've had these talks with Johnley. Understand what your strengths are, and then quantify that, because there's a role that I've been in. Let's just say there's some people out here that are getting overpaid and they don't know what they're doing.
For what? And like, so I don't want to say the volunteering. So anyway, so you didn't hear it from me. I saw this podcast.
Yeah, basically, I am the friend #232.
No, not her. So it's like I've been doing this I started doing this volunteering, and some people claim that the graphic designers. I was out here feeling insecure because I didn't do marketing and stuff like that. But the things that people do with that degree, you would expect so much. And I'm like, why did you give me Microsoft PowerPoint level of
Also,
design?
yeah, and you just said Microsoft. Guys, at university, learn Microsoft.
Excel as well.
Learn Excel, learn it properly, alignments, learn how to use the shortcut. You know how important it becomes, like, especially when it comes to like some exams that they might give you on Excel.
Or like, for example, if you in universities they give you like certificates to like for a skill, get it. If it's free, take all of them. I don't care if it's PowerPoint or Word, as long as you have something that says certification, get it, that's it.
Yeah, and honestly, Johnley said it all. He literally said it all. He literally said it all. No, like this job hunting thing is hard. And apparently, like the statistics say it takes 6 months for an average graduate to find a
I've been counting.
entry-level job. So I would say, like, obviously, like, congrats on graduating firstly. I think we need to appreciate that.
Yeah, you did that. You did that.
Yeah.
In the pandemic, in the whole panoramic. Child, please. Did you have your graduation yet? That's a whole other topic.
That's question mark.
Yeah, it's question mark everywhere.
And people trying to pay you 20k. Next
child.
question. Listen, if they're gonna pay you 20k, please, I beg, just go to work in a warehouse, man.
See, listen, this.
I'm actually being very serious.
Like, you need to deep it. If they're paying you less than what they pay you in like Tesco, Primark, Whole Foods, and they're asking for specialist knowledge, you have to question their intentions, their behavior, their work culture.
I think that sort of pay would be reasonable for someone doing a placement, or a gap year at uni, or as a part-time while at
but
uni.
a whole degree holder, for example, like if you graduated doing medicine
in London, that's the thing though. Like maybe in like Leeds where it's cheaper to live, you know.
Expect at minimum living wage, but that's all the way minimum, you know.
Yeah. Anything below £10.50, what is it now? £10.80, 10.
Yeah.
Apparently it's gone
£10.85.
Yeah. Anything less than that, ma'am.
Madam.
And if they're not giving you a bonus, maybe. Listen, this financial thing really hits me in the spot. So
you know, you need to calculate how much you're actually getting after tax. Because once you start working, that student loan letter is gonna come through.
Listen, the way SLC has been abusing me with their letters.
Ma'am, you need to pay.
It doesn't become SFB no more. When SFB asks for money, they don't look at SFB. They come in a different
I am no longer joking with you.
I want my money back right now.
It has been tough.
Yeah, but I feel like we're just sharing our sort of frustrations, which I'm sure a lot of graduates are going through currently. The majority of graduates, and also remember, like a lot of these graduate roles, master students are also considered graduates, so they're also taking up the market, taking up the roles.
And it's not just like, especially because of this pandemic, it's not just like you're fighting with the 2021 cohort. Madam, you're 2020, 2019, possibly the 2022s as well, because they're starting like the application periods.
Literally.
Yeah, but also don't have a tunnel vision and say that I'm only applying to this job. Like, don't also put all your eggs in one basket, because at the beginning of the phase one,
like someone's being shot right now. I'm getting shot in the heart.
No, but also for me, like, you remember, I applied. I thought there was the perfect job.
Which one was that?
So I did my year abroad, right? I studied law.
Yes, I remember.
I applied to the embassy of Japan.
I'm not gonna lie, they did call you back. So
they called me back 3 times. I was like, if you're gonna call me back for three interviews in 2 weeks, I was like, if you're gonna call me back for the next one, you better pay me, because at this point we're just doing communications. You know, but I was really gutted after that. But they also told me, like, you know, don't just bet everything on it. So, like, for example, now, like, there's some like possible avenues that I'm pursuing. You know, don't just put everything on it. Like, also apply to other things. Still be open. Be open outside your field. Because, you know, even for me, like, I'm a law student. Like, I'm not just going into law as well. Like, it's important for like future lawyers, barristers, judges out there that, you know, law is just rules of life.
Yeah.
You need to be able to empathize with people in different walks of life and understand where they're coming from, why they do certain stuff, or what they're asking for, you know?
Yeah.
So be open. Just because you started in this job doesn't mean you're gonna do that job forever.
Yeah, like, and also if you have like completely unrelated, like I did global public health.
Yeah.
Which is a mix of everything, but it takes a lot of explaining for people to understand what it is. Yeah, and like I'm no longer looking to work in like agencies or government organizations. Like I'm going far.
You and who?
Who?
Not the World Health Organization.
Listen, yeah. Where there's money, there is me. That's my new. That's my new.
You can't spell money without me.
Wow.
Big brains. And with that, we're gonna end the podcast.
I've got one final thing
Okay, go on.
Actually, also
Bonus
like
round.
literally diversify the way you apply to things. Like if recruiters reach out to you or you reach out to recruiters, like make sure you chat to them. Like even if they don't give you a job,
make a conversation.
This is the advice that I give everybody. In fact, I was talking to my mentor this morning, and she literally said like people are not really hiring you for skills. Like you can gain skills. They're hiring you for you. Like who are you? How do you interact? How do you build relationships? How do you treat people that might not be part of your core team? How do you treat the secretary, the cleaner? Like people are literally looking out for people's compassion.
Yeah. Somebody might not be looking for you as the relationship material, to be your boyfriend or to your girlfriend, but someone is looking for you to be the worker, the employer.
Literally, like they're looking out for these small things, which for you might not see it as something.
It's big though.
It's a big way to judge someone on their character.
Because you'll be working for them for like a lot, for like 9 to 5. Weekdays, stuff like that. You want to be working with people that you like working with, you know,
and
helpful and just
and you can become friends outside the workplace. That's what people are looking for. People aren't. It's not old fashioned like coming to work, leave. Like it's not retail. You can't really do that once you enter the career world. You have to become friends with the people. So also consider that. But other than that,
also make sure you tailor your CVs. Just because you have one CV doesn't mean you send that exact same CV to everything that you apply to, okay? So, other than that, it's been lovely chatting to you about a topic that we speak about every single day. I beg, check the group chats.
You know what? I can't wait to listen to this in like a month's time when we're actually
when we're all employed.
We are all employed, and we can just look back at this and like.
Hopefully, we'll be doing a reaction podcast to this and laugh in money. We're only laughing in money. We're laughing either in pounds or dollars.
Or euros.
We're open to euros. We're open to Canadian dollars and Australian dollars too.
No.
We're not.
We are open to Kuwaiti dirham.
We're open to Bitcoin.
Okay, we're open to Bitcoin as well. We are open for business.
Yes.
But thank you for having me.
Thank you very much, reference 234.
Friend reference 234 has really enjoyed being on this podcast, and I hope you've enjoyed listening to my really ugly voice. I think my voice is hilarious. I can never listen.
Anyways, cut that line. We're moving on from that. She has a lovely, amazing voice. I was earlier I was saying, you sound like the voice from the exams.
Absolutely not.
Thank you for being here and being such a great friend, and hopefully you'll be joining me in the future podcast episodes should this continue. I beg. This has been Johnley.
It's been friend reference 235
334
234. Snap, I keep forgetting.
It's an unnamed podcast right now, so we'll see what it goes.
Call it unnamed.
Welcome to the unnamed podcast. That's it. Bye.
Bye.